Hello everyone, it is Mars and welcome to a brand new video and welcome to episode 1 of the Yap Corner. This series is literally just going to be me yapping for 10 or more minutes about whatever, featuring ADHD and your good old chaos content creator, me, Mars. Okay, enough of a cringy intro, you get the gist. Let's get started. So, my week has been bad. Honestly, I've not had a good week. Everything going on, just not good. I am so just angry and frustrated with everything going on in the world. Like, I am so chronically stressed and overwhelmed about everything, and it is slowly killing me. I don't feel good. Also, I'm super stressed because there's so many people around me that are getting sick, and like, I am terrified of getting sick because when I get sick, it's not just achoo. No, it's I literally cannot breathe. I am so uncomfortable. I'm in so much pain. I'm blowing my nose 500 times a day, literally going through boxes and boxes of tissues, and nothing helps. And I'm just like that for like a week or two. So, like, I'm trying really hard not to get sick, and I am genuinely just, like, trying so hard not to. Also, the school therapist dog was not there this week, and I was already feeling crappy, so that made me really sad because the therapist got sick, so she didn't bring the dog, so I have to wait until Wednesday of next week and hope she brings him. I brought him. My dog doesn't play with his toys. He's really weird. He's very, very weird. He hates playing with his toys. So, a lot of old toys, like he has like 3 toys that he actually plays with. So a lot of the old toys, he just doesn't play with anymore, and they're still in like pretty good condition. So I've been bringing the therapist dog at school his stuff and the treats that he didn't like. So last week I brought him a bag of treats that my dog didn't like because my dog's picky, and I brought what did I bring last week actually? I'm trying to remember, what did I bring last week? Oh, I brought him a little yellow balloon dog squeaky toy. He unalived it very quickly. Literally, he had it 5 minutes and he already ripped off the top of the tail because it was a vinyl toy, so it was like pretty easy to break. Unfortunate, but the week before that, I had brought him a little dollar store stuffed animal that I had gotten for my dog that he didn't like. So there's no squeaker in it, but he liked it. The therapy dog loved it, and he's still alive. His bow tie is almost ripped off, but he's still alive somehow. I'm really happy. And this week I was bringing him a little squeaky taco, and I was just bringing him one treat because my dog does like these treats, but I was just bringing him one of them rather than all of them since my dog actually likes those treats. So I'm sad, but I'll give him them this week. So yeah, yesterday we went on a hike. It wasn't like a super hard hike or anything. It was kind of more of like a walk than a hike. Like it was a little bit of a hike, but there was this frozen lake that we walked on. Jesse made sure it was really thick before he allowed any of us to walk on it. Jesse is a EMT and he does ice climbing. He does literally anything and everything, so he knows how to make sure the ice was safe. So he checked it and we got to walk on it. It was kind of scary. Yeah, kind of scary, but we walked on it for a second. And then right before we walked back to the bus, we walked to the top of the dam. And I was just sitting on top of it, and I'm not feeling good. I've been quite depressed again recently this week, as I said. So I was just sitting on the top of the dam. Keep in mind, this dam is like 20 feet, like 15, 20 feet. Like, it's kind of high. Yeah. So I was just sitting on the edge of it. We are not allowed to sit on the edges of cliffs or anything, but since that wasn't technically like a cliff, he let me sit there. So I was just sitting on the edge, looking down, being depressed. Jesse's that type of person where I've been around him long enough that he knows, like, when I'm not feeling good, like, he can tell. So he just kind of let me sit there and stuff, and, try to comfort me a little bit, which, love him, dude, he's amazing. So yeah, unfortunately I didn't get to sit there long. He knows how I would much rather just sit there literally all day. But unfortunately we had to go, which is sad. But I loved sitting up there. It was just so nice. There's a certain feeling you get. I can't even describe it, but the feeling is just really nice, honestly. Like, not like happiness, but just like calmer, I guess. I don't really know how to explain it, but yeah, um yeah, I'm kinda I don't know. As some of y'all know, I've been making jewelry for my bushcrafting class. So Jesse teaches a bushcrafting. He teaches a lot of classes. I'm in all of his classes. But he teaches a bushcrafting class, bushcrafting in the 21st century, and he's teaching us how to do things, how to like start a fire, how to make cordage, how to make things naturally, things like that. Basic like survival stuff. And eventually he's going to take us to survive alone in the woods, apparently, he said. I think. I know he was talking about it. I don't know if he's actually doing it. I think he is. At like the end of the class, he's going to see if we can survive alone, like without his help. So that should be interesting. But I've been making beads out of seashells. You guys know I absolutely love making bracelets. So I've been making beads. I have so much candy, dude. I need to do like a full candy tour because I have even more candy than I had last time I did a candy tour. So I need to do some sort of video revolving around that. I don't know. But yeah, so I'm making beads out of seashells and I'm using rocks as sandpaper. I freaking sanded 2 of my fingerprints off. My fingers are very sore. But yeah, so that's pretty fun. That's my project for the class, and I also am going to make all natural paint. I'm going to figure out how to make all natural paint. I already figured out how to do it. I just need to figure out what I can use as a binder. I think I'm gonna use clay. Maybe. I gotta test it out to see if it works, but Jesse does have clay that I could probably use. So I think I'm gonna use clay as a binder and figure out how to do that, and then I'm going to paint the beads, and then I do know how to make cordage, and I could make more cordage to make the bracelet, but I really hate making cordage, and I did the 1 foot of cordage that Jesse wanted us to do, so now I'm allowed to do other stuff. So I think I'm just gonna use regular bracelet elastic because I hate making cordage. I was not very good at it. It took me several attempts to make a good cordage, and it was so annoying. I am the worst person at making cordage in the class, which really sucks because my friend is really good at making cordage. She has several feet of cordage. She just zones out and does it like every single class. So she has so much of it and she's so good at it, and I am awful at it. But yeah, I'm just the worst in the class of making cordage, but I'm probably the best at making the beads. I've made quite a few already, and I've only been working on it for 2 days, and I have like 10 beads. 10? No, I think more, because I made like 6 yesterday. So I have like 12, 13 beads so far. I mean, obviously I'm probably gonna need close to like, I don't know, 50, 100, but you know, I'm getting a good start. I need to make a tool out of flint. I need to make a really sharp piece of flint so I can make the holes in the beads. I have not yet figured out how to do that efficiently, so I need to figure that out, but I have holeless beads right now. One of them has a hole, but that's only because Jesse put a hole in it, because I did make one with a hole, however it was not with the flint, and he wants me to do at least a few, doing it naturally rather than like with a freaking screwdriver. But he was trying to make the hole bigger of the one that I did make a hole in, and he ended up breaking it because that one was really thin, because it was like a bad piece of the seashell, so it was quite thin. But yeah, oh my god, it's been 9 minutes already. Oh my god, I've barely yapped about anything. I could keep going. Goodness. Honestly though, I feel just not good. Not good. Like physically, my body is very sore, and my body is like, I think, fighting, trying not to get sick. Like, my nose has been really stuffy and I'm coughing, but like I'm not like sick, and I'm hoping that I'm not gonna get actually sick, but like I think my body's like trying hard not to get sick. But also my body's just like really sore, and obviously mentally I don't feel good, so your boy is just struggle busing a lot. I'm struggle busing. Um, yeah, and I have to be home for 3 days because it's the weekend and I'm so sad. I want to go back to school already, and I was literally at school yesterday. Today's the first weekend day. I love my school so much. I do. It feels honestly more like home than my house does, unfortunately. Which is like good, but also like kind of messed up. But yeah, also the tail situation. I brought my tail to school and I asked my friend who literally hunts foxes to eat and uses the tails to make keychains. I took my tail to school, and she had already said the Amazon ones are not real, and they're just marketed as real, but they're not actually real. And I had touched her tail, and my tail felt really nice and stuff, and then I touched hers, and I'm like, whoa, compared to this, mine feels plasticky. Like, it does not feel real. And she's like, yeah, none of them are real. And then I brought it to school, and she touched it, and she's like, yeah, that's not real. I'm like, are you 1,000% sure that's not real? She's like, it's absolutely not real. So, just further proving my point of the Amazon tails are not real and never have been. They're not real, chat. They're really not real. You can have your own opinions, but they're literally not real. If you want to think they're real and still, like, not buy it, that's cool, your opinion, but don't harass people who do buy them. They're literally not real. And once again, I say, even if they were, which they're not, the animal would have a wasted life if no one's buying the tails, because they're already unalived, unfortunately. But again, they're not real, so it doesn't really matter either way, but like, still, my point. Anyway, don't harass me. You can have your own opinions, that's just mine. Thank you very much. But, yeah, I don't know, I don't feel good. I don't even know where. I'm really tired. I've been going to bed, like, early, because I've been so tired, but then I end up waking up in the night because I went to bed too early. I have a doctor's appointment, the last doctor's appointment with Leah, who was doing my med management from PHP, on the 4th, and then after that, I go see my new doctor on the 7th. I think it's the 7th. Wait. I don't know, I go see him the week after. And sorry, my brain stopped. And then I'm bringing back the ADHD papers for him to like officially diagnose me. He gave me the papers, which I showed on my community post. So I'm bringing back the papers then, so I can officially get a diagnosis. And then he's going to start me on new meds, which will hopefully work better because the ones I'm on do not work at all. They do nothing. I've been taking useless pills for months on end, and I want to be off of them, but I can't just stop them because I did, and I started feeling really sick. So I have to stay on them until he switches me. I'm not weaning off them or anything. I'm literally just going straight from the Lexapro that I'm on to whatever new med he puts me on. So yeah, and then I still need to go get a sleep study, which I'm not excited about. I got my blood work done the other day. That was not fun. That hurt. I hate getting blood work done. But yeah, so I'm gonna see him, finally get ADHD diagnosis, and then we gotta work on sleep study. He's going to go over my labs, I guess. I might get put on a med to help with my A1C, because I am healthy, but my A1C is a little elevated because of my sugar addiction, and I have bad genetics, so he wants to put me on, if he can, he wants to put me on one of those quote-unquote weight loss meds, not to make me lose weight. I mean, it's probably going to because they're made for that, but more to keep me from getting all the health conditions that my family has, because I have terrible genetics. All of my family has health problems. So he's going to try to put me on one of those so I can stay healthy and not develop any of those conditions and stuff. And then, as I said, the sleep study, which I'm so not excited about, and he said it's a pain to get one. I guess like insurance doesn't love covering them and like scheduling one, and I don't know. He just said it's a pain to get one, so I'm not excited. Plus, they're really annoying to do. I've seen people get them. You have to have so many wires attached to you. You have to be in a freaking hospital all night. And they put a bunch of goop in your hair and all over your body to keep it on there, but then the goop, getting it off is like really hard. It's just, ugh, I'm not excited. I'm not excited at all. I've seen it and I'm so not excited at all. And then somewhere down the line, not too far, I'll probably be getting tested for autism because he thinks I also have autism, which I already know, but like, gotta get an official diagnosis. So, yeah, that's kind of what's going on with me and stuff. I could go for some tacos, honestly. Sorry, I had to bring it up. Hashtag taco gang. I had to bring it up, bro. Just the random tacos. Tacos just make me feel better, honestly. So when I'm depressed, I'm just like, bruh, I need a taco. I need a taco to cheer me up. Give me some tacos. I love tacos. Look, if you don't like tacos, oops, I moved my phone. Not that you're actually seeing me at all, because I'm gonna put a video over top of this to give you something to watch rather than me literally laying in my bed because I'm too lazy to get up. I'm gonna put a video over top, probably of me doing quads and whatever else I can scoundrel up. Literally, each of these episodes are gonna be something different. So some of them, probably like this one, will have quads playing over that you can watch while you listen. Some of them might have like my dog. You get to watch my dog. Other ones are gonna be me actually sitting there, like you seeing me yapping, but that's only when I actually get out of my bed to film this, which right now I'm not doing. I've been up like an hour and a half, 2 hours. I'm tired. As I said, I'm not feeling good, so I'm in my bed. I just wanted to film this, but that does not mean I'm getting up. So, you're probably watching quads over this. But y'all like quads anyway, so that means you get to see all the fails in literally in real time, my quads. So, have fun with that. I'm sure that's really I'm sure that's really enjoyable to watch. Not cringy at all. Anyway, I think I've been yapping long enough, so thank you for coming to my yap session. Let me know what you think about this type of content below. If you are enjoying this video, please give it a like. Ignore the voice crack. Please give it a like. If you're not already subscribed, I'd really appreciate if you subscribed. It's free and it helps me out a ton. I love you guys so much, and I will see you guys next time. Bye, guys!